My name is Thorsten Schuetze. I'm Professor for Sustainable Architecture Design and Urbanism at SungKyunKwan University, SKKU Department of Architecture. What is urban resilience? The concept of resilience is increasingly used as an organizing principle, framing scientific research, political discourse, and entering in cities' agendas addressing urban vulnerability and sustainability. The latest advances in urban resilience research identify potential tensions and trade-offs that can arise from the coexistence of policies that seek to develop robustness and transformation approaches, or policies that compete over who is made more resilient to what and at whose expense. In the framework of this video, I will briefly describe how SKKU Global Studios have addressed the reduction of urban vulnerability and increase of sustainability in research and design proposals for the redevelopment of SungKyunKwan University Natural Sciences Campus, the remodeling of campus buildings, and the design of a so-called refuge. SungKyunKwan University, also called SKKU, was founded as Korean Royal Confucian Academy in 1398 in the capital Seoul. Today, SKKU is a private comprehensive university with two campuses. The Humanities and Social Sciences campus is located around the historical campus in Seoul, while SKKU's Natural Science campus, established in 1978, is located in Suwon, directly south of Seoul. The SKKU Natural Sciences campus is built on a former agricultural area in the period after 1978 and underwent during the period until today various transformation processes. SKKU's Department of Architecture is located at the Natural Sciences campus and offers a professional undergraduate program accredited by the Korean Architecture Accreditation Board, KAAB. Our undergraduate and graduate programs consist of a wide variety of studios and theory courses. We aim to educate future experts who can contribute to solve global challenges and advance the built environment by applying the principles of cooperation, inclusiveness, innovation, participation, sustainability, and transparency. Our architecture and urbanism-oriented research and design areas mainly focus on sustainability, digital design, preservation, materials, and theory. SKKU Global Studios, under the title Building the Sustainable Campus, foster sustainable and resilient urban redevelopment by research and design projects focusing on the transformation of the SKKU Natural Sciences campus in Suwon. The SKKU Global Studio contributions consist of undergraduate and graduate student contributions. 15 individual campus building remodeling scenarios were designed by 15 undergraduate students during fall 2020. The master plan for the sustainable transformation of SKKU Natural Sciences campus was designed by 9 graduate students during spring 2021. The refuge design in between was designed by an international student team from Germany, Mexico, Ukraine, and Korea. In the world's current situation, the provision of refuge and safety is crucial to meet the Sustainable Development Goals and achieve resilience. To be prepared for future potential impacts and avoid damages, we need to design our living environments and buildings flexible and easily adaptable to meet personal and external requirements. Therefore, In-Between's primary goal is to create a space system that can be easily adapted and transformed according to specific user needs. In-Between consists of an integrated design with a low-tech construction method and sustainable materials. In-Between provides a space for observation and contemplation. It is an object embodying openness and enclosure at the same time and is flexible and adaptable to the specific varying needs of people around the world, to provide physical and mental protection and to provoke personal reflections. This refuge is vertically structured in 3 horizontal levels, visually representing the past, the present, and the future of our modern society, referring to time as the 4th dimension. The first floor accommodates an open space defined by 4 orthogonal corner elements of the scaffold construction that offer space for exhibition panels illustrating our global studio projects and visions of a sustainable and resilient urban future. Each entrance to the 4 directions connects visually to different countries and cultures, representing how we live, where we can find shelter and refuge, and how we can solve problems in our present world by inclusive communication and achievement of mutual understanding and solutions. On the second floor, the facade is covered by upcycled sambe, a traditional Korean fabric. The space between the frames contains domestic artifacts. Visitors inside the inner square of the refuge can reflect on our present state of housing. The cave environment created on the 3rd floor represents the roots of human housing and has a heterogeneous ceiling made by hanging weaved rice straw ropes that are traditionally representing protection from threats. Sustainable campus refuge and urban resilience. The open, attractive, and inclusive approach results in a future campus that serves as a refuge for the students and employees working and living on the campus. The campus also becomes a free refuge for neighborhood citizens surrounding the campus. It is a model nucleus for sustainable urban development and urban resilience due to the inclusion of affiliates and externals, such as local citizens, in the operation and utilization of the campus landscape, the buildings, infrastructures, and services. The remodeled campus becomes a refuge from the challenges and threats associated with climate change and the COVID-19 pandemic. The remodeling concepts provide mixed programs and ample flexible spaces for studying, living, working, recreation, and mobility. Integrated designs of architecture, landscape, and infrastructures also address the local management and production of essential goods, such as clean air, water, food, and energy. The decentralized resource management and clean local production and consumption are essential for sustainable and resilient urban development. A robust local economy, society, and ecology are less affected by the interruption of long distance and global production and supply chains. The remodeled campus can cope well with future increasingly severe weather conditions, secure minimum living requirements, and provides diverse spatial experiences that are adaptable to changing demands and needs associated with social and economic issues. Therefore, SKKU Natural Sciences Campus becomes a refuge and a shelter from multiple risks and threats. The campus becomes a self-sufficient, sustainable, resilient, and adaptable experimental space that contributes to climate change mitigation. Crossroads and the Sustainable SKKU Natural Science Campus. According to the integrated approach of these global studios, the students addressed all 5 thematic areas with the related levels and scales, the so-called crossroads, of the 2021 Seoul Biennale of Architecture and Urbanism. Above versus below. We explored the possibilities for extending the usable building area through the vertical extension of buildings above and underground, without minimizing additional seeding of grounds and occupation of open spaces, and improving the permeability, barrier-free horizontal and vertical accessibility, and circulation. Heritage versus modern. We interpreted heritage as existing condition and modern as proposing condition in the framework of renovation, remodeling, and transformation of existing buildings, landscapes, and infrastructures. The renovation and remodeling design approaches were based on analyzing the existing building's architectural design and problems and referred to the surrounding buildings located on the campus to strengthen its architectural identity. Craft versus digital. We proposed innovative building structures, envelope systems, and material use, such as the extensive use of the traditional material timber. With engineered timber products, the vertical and horizontal extension and renovation of the existing buildings resulted in contemporary digital architectural design and construction approaches which referred to its materiality, traditional handcrafted architecture in Korea. Natural versus artificial. We developed architecture and landscape design strategies to optimize, manage, and balance the campus' natural and artificial environments. We used nature-oriented and technology-oriented landscape to close local water, nutrient, and food cycles, reconstruct natural microclimates, provide emission-free mobility, and achieve net zero energy consumption and waste production. Safety versus risk. We designed a safe campus by adapting to the various risks originating from the effects of climate change, pollution, unhealthy living and working conditions, and pandemics such as COVID-19. Our designs address privacy, community, interactions between humans and buildings, hygiene, occupation density, air quality, noise emissions, and thermal and visual comfort. Thank you for your attendance, and let's work together towards implementing urban resilience.